Vanakkam, Aibovan, Namaste, and warm greetings to everyone. Every day we gather here to practice powerful breath mindfulness meditation for world peace, harmony, unity, and peace of mind and overall health. Meditation is like planting seeds. One person creates a small change, but many people together can create a powerful cultural shift. I am pleased to share that we can truly be proud of achieving 1,808 consecutive days of meditation. This is a remarkable milestone and a reflection of our collective dedication. We remain committed to promoting world peace and harmony through daily meditation along with educational talks that offer valuable insights and guidance to many. In addition, we provide free yoga sessions, including chair exercises, making our practices accessible to everyone. We are deeply grateful to all those who have contributed to this achievement, including PSSM Tamil Europe, PMC TV, and UTamil TV Germany. We sincerely appreciate your presence, support, and dedication. Now, I would like to hand over this platform to Tara Shanmuganathan Master. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sri Kandaraja Master. Vanakkam, Namaste, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today is Saturday, 25th of April, 2026. I'd like to share a quote. And it's 4 golden rules for a positive life. Before you assume, seek the truth. Before you hurt someone, feel the impact. Before you judge, understand the reason. Before you speak, think twice. I'm really pleased to tell you that this is the 42nd Youngsters Program. We are now going to do meditation for 10 minutes. Before that, I'll guide the meditation. When someone tells you you can't, turn around and say, "Watch me." We are now going to enter the silent zone. If you're sitting on the floor, please use a blanket. Please remove your glasses and relax yourself. Interlace your fingers like this. Cross your feet like this. Observe your natural breath. Gently close your eyes. We are now going to do meditation for 10 minutes. Thank you. Final 5 seconds, dear masters. Please be aware of your environment. You feel the difference and get peace in your mind. Gently place your hands on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did a good meditation. For the gratitude, let's clap our hands. We are all united with the goodwill of the universe. We have done a powerful collective meditation highlighting peace of mind and health. When the meditation we do for ourselves is done collectively, it becomes a social force and has the power to expand at the level of home, street, city, country, and the world, encouraging everyone to engage in such meditation. We also express our heartfelt gratitude to PSSM Tamil Europe, PMC Tamil TV for giving the facilities. Let us sincerely wish you Valha Valamudan, Valha Valamudan, live prosperously and make peace, good kindness, health, and harmony in the world. Okay, so happy Easter to all of you beautiful souls. Today I'm going to show you a memorable and stress-free Easter to you, family and friends. Easter is one of the most important and widely celebrated festivals in Christianity. It commemorates the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead and an event described in the New Testament of the Bible. According to Christian belief, the resurrection symbolizes hope, renewal, and victory over sin and death. Easter does not have a fixed day each year. Instead, it is celebrated on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox, which means it usually falls between late March and April. Let's start with the following. We have Shankar Master from Chennai. He will talk about spiritual resurrection. Over to you, Shankar Master. Thank you. Shankar Master, if you
Yes.
could unmute. Okay, thank you. Can you
Hello.
come on the video? Can you come on the video?
Yeah.
Thank
See me?
Yeah, we can see you. Oh, now we can't. Now we can.
What I think some passion. Yeah. Second.
It's gone off video, but you can start. Carry on.
Yeah.
Okay.
The face is not clear, Shankar Master, because the light is coming from behind. Please stop that light from behind and put it.
Yes. Yes. Check it. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Very, very good indeed.
Started. The sun was still little higher up. Okay. Hello, everyone. Namaste. Myself Shankar from Chennai, and today I'm going to talk about spiritual resurrection themed on Easter holidays and Easter celebration. Easter is one of the significant Christian celebration and a very significant event in the entire Jesus Christ life, you could even say that. So, what is spiritual resurrection and why is it so important to be discussed on the lines of Easter? So first, I will like to give a broad overview of the events that happened during the end of Jesus Christ's life on planet Earth. So he had his last meal, and he very well knows that some people sitting in the same table is going to betray him. He was enlightened to know who are all going to betray him, but he still chose to have food with them. Even went on to wash their legs, and he preached everyone to follow what he does. So literally, he was telling people like, "Yeah, I know these people are going to betray me, and they're going to even end my life, but still, I chose to be compassionate and lovable towards them because that's what my God taught to me, and that is the way I want to lead this life and go about it." So he was in a very enlightened state at the time, and he knew there are so many people around him that are not happy with what when he says he's the son of God and all those things. But still, he chose to stay in his path despite having all those visions and the knowledge that what is going to unfold in the next few hours for him, he still choose to be love and compassionate no matter what. So this is a very peculiar quality only you can find in some masters who are really in enlightened state where they are in oneness with everyone around them, oneness with everyone, irrespective of whether they know those people or whether those people are worth showing love and care. Those things never matter to them. They are just like, this is how I am, no matter what you are. So Jesus continued to be that, and he enjoyed his last meal. And even when he was crucified, he was kind of accepting it. And there were so many shouts and erupts among the Romans to, crucify him and put to death as soon as possible and all those things. But Jesus was like, yes, I understand. And he was taking all those pain without any regrets or without any, he hasn't done any sin as such. If you look at his life till at that point, there's no sin. There's no need for a punishment for him, but he still chose to get crucified on the cross, take all those pain. And after his crucifixion, all his disciples were heartbroken. This happens on the Good Friday. And on the third day, when his disciples found his tomb to be empty, and he just appeared out of thin air and resurrected. So this resurrection is a beautiful thing. It's also called as a good news that has ever happened on this planet Earth. So why is it called the good news is like, so Jesus not only made an appearance after his death, he looked very much divine. There was there's no wounds on his arms or legs wherever they were nailed. And he was completely in a divine state, no wounds, nothing, just a godly figure appearing nowhere from a tomb. And so many disciples witnessed that event. And as humans, there are two things that really bothers us whenever we take this human form and come to earth. One is miseries, sufferings that happens through all forms, physical, mental, from the social society around us and all those things. And the other is death. Both these things somehow, touch with our lives, even on a day-to-day basis, be it through memories or be it through fears of what might come, all those things. But at the moment of resurrection, Jesus has made it very clear that even after going through so much pain, when literally your physical body has been rattled and ripped off, after getting buried inside a tomb, you can still be brought back to life. And that is not the end of the life. After suffering, you go through something called death, and that is not the end of it. If you are in alignment with what God wants you to be as a human through love and compassion, you can resurrect and become something more special as a spirit, or you would be even closer to what God can be. So that is what this resurrection means. So not only the Jesus resurrection show to the people that he's not dead, and all those sufferings and putting in tomb hasn't stopped him. It also means that to all those people who are worried about sufferings in our day-to-day life and who's questioning death and what might happen after death and all those things, Jesus made it very clear that nothing has to be taken to our head. We just have to live through our life with love and compassion. And through that, we'll be aligned with God's kingdom, I would say. And once we are entered into the God's kingdom, when we are in love and compassion, no matter what, let's not have any judgment around it. So once we progress our life through such path, then we automatically are entitled for a life after death, where no suffering and no deaths can touch us. This is something very unique because Jesus had witnesses, people who had seen this event, resurrection happening. So in Christianity, we have something called as a church. So church, in the sense, if you read Bible thoroughly, you would know it's more about the people. It's not the beautiful construction or the painted walls, Michelangelo, all those things. It's the people who come into the church and people who come and show love and compassion towards fellow human beings. So that is what church is. This is something quoted by Jesus and his following up close disciples. So what they're trying to say is once you let those love and compassion into yourself, you automatically become aligned with the way of life that Jesus lived. So once you're in aligned with what Jesus lived through, you're automatically entitled for this resurrection because Jesus hasn't done any sins, but he chose to go through all those sufferings, and it has been very clearly mentioned in Bible and all those things that his suffering is for the mankind, and he has taken the punishment for what we might have done and all those things. So he has already gone through the path that is supposed to tell us like this is the way and this is the way to light. So once we align ourselves through love and compassion, we get aligned with Jesus. And once we are aligned with Jesus, we are automatically entitled to go through the resurrection process. And that resurrection process is nothing but opening up of God's kingdom to us. There is not going to be any mediator between God and us. So the starting point is just love and compassion. So once you acknowledge that such and such great master Jesus has gone through all those things, he has resurrected on the third day, and he has come out with pure. His presence was very much a divine witness for people who all his disciples when they witnessed the tomb was empty and suddenly they could see Jesus up. So this path has been clearly shown to the people. It is not just written and as a scripture. People have seen it. It has been recorded. It's a historic event, and none can deny it. So as his followers or as people who are into spiritual path, and we must let ourselves understand that through Jesus Christ, we are able to understand that death is not the end, and all those miseries, whatever has happened or whatever we might have gone through in our life, it is all there, but it is not going to stop us from reaching the kingdom of God or reaching the highest state of spiritual awareness or spiritual growth. Because Jesus was able to do that. Despite his physical body being ripped off, he was able to rise on the third day. So once we align ourselves towards him through love and compassion, we can also achieve it. So this is some inputs on spiritual resurrection that I would like to share. This is wonderful group. And if you guys have any questions around it or you want to add something to it, I will be happy to hear from you.
Thank you very much, Shankar Master. Thank you. That was an excellent presentation. We can take questions at the end as well during the feedback session. Welcome to the team, Shankar Master. Okay, and next up we have Devna Master from Bristol. She's from London as well, and she will talk about what is Easter. Over to you, Devna Master. Thank you.
Thank you. I would like to share my presentation.
Yeah, go for it.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, you can see it. Brilliant.
Okay. So we are. Okay, hold on. Okay. So hello everyone. I'm Devna, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what is Easter. Before I begin, I would like to tell you about Jesus' part and what he had to do and his role that made Easter the way it is today. So as Master just said, it is about Jesus' resurrection. And it's the idea of new hope, new beginning, and spending time with the people you love, which is why there are so many modern traditions that are inspired by it, like the egg hunt, like Easter bunnies, and we'll be talking about so much more of that today. And somewhere along the way, humanity decided it was a great idea to add chocolate, a lot of chocolate. And hey, I'm not complaining, that's a great idea. So let's see the two most well-known ways that Easter is celebrated. The first is chocolate. If you can't already tell, I love chocolate. Half of these slides are just about chocolate. Now, the egg, which is the well-known form of chocolate that you can find on Easter, symbolizes new life and a new beginning, like when a chick hatches from an egg. And chocolate symbolizes happiness, because for me, when I eat chocolate, I feel so happy and contented, and I'm sure most of you do feel that too. And
Especially
this
dark
makes
chocolate.
oh yes, I had chocolate this morning, guys. All of this again makes a great excuse to eat chocolate at 9 in the morning and call it breakfast and a tradition. Next is Easter, the egg hunt. I have experienced so many Easter egg hunts in my life, and they mostly involve an adult hiding the eggs for you, thinking they're being clever, and then watching us find the eggs in the next 5 seconds and then eating all of the chocolate in the preceding 5 seconds. That's usually what happens. So, this or that. I'm going to give you a series of this or that, and you're going to tell me which one you would prefer to do by raising your hand. Okay, first one. Do you prefer tulips or do you prefer daffodils? Put your hand up for tulips. Put your hand up for daffodils. Yeah, me too. I used to live in Wales and there were so many beautiful daffodils, so I'm just like connected to that. Do you prefer real eggs or do you prefer chocolate eggs?
Chocolate eggs.
That's the only right answer. That's the only right answer. Do you prefer the Easter Bilby? Now, for those of you who don't know what an Easter Bilby is, I will be showing you an Easter Bilby in the preceding slides. Or do you prefer the classic Easter mascot, the Easter Bunny? I do prefer
Bunny.
the bunny, yeah. Do you prefer long naps? A refresh, a reawakening after a good long nap in your bed or your couch? Or do you prefer large amount of snacks to eat? It's a really hard one. I would personally pick snacks.
Long
But
naps.
yes. Now, great choices, everyone. That was amazing. Except for the people who picked real eggs over chocolate eggs. We need to have a talk. We need to sit down and have a talk. Seriously. Okay, now I'm going to be telling you how people celebrate around the world. In the UK, as I already said, we have chocolate and egg hunts. But I'm pretty sure chocolate happens all around the world. And in the US, we have parades and giant bunnies. Now, when I was little, I used to watch videos about giant bunnies delivering eggs to households, and I always used to wonder, rabbits don't lay eggs, chicks do. So, again, this is some of the traditions that have been morphed from the original meaning. Like in Resurrection, forget the plot twists you see in movies. This is the OG. Jesus coming back to life, showing salvation and hope to people. And along the way, we've got different things that humanity has changed. This is one of them. And here is a bilby, guys. This is a bilby. I personally find them quite scary. If a bilby showed up in my house, I would move to a different house. But some people find them cute because they are the mascots of Australia. And in all of Europe, you will find decorated eggs. If you haven't decorated an egg, just to let you know, don't do it on real eggs. It doesn't go well. It doesn't go well. Do it on plastic or styrofoam eggs. But yeah, these are the celebrations around the world. How do you celebrate Easter? And I hope you've had a great Easter. Thank you, everyone. That is me today. And whether you do celebrate Easter, you don't celebrate Easter, whether you do follow religion or you don't follow religion, hope you have a great Easter. Hope you spend time with the people you love. Hope you get a relaxing break. And I hope you don't go overboard on the chocolate. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Stefano Master. Always splendid and lovely to have you as part of the team. Well done to you.
Thank you.
Next we have Sri Ganesh from Surrey, London as well. He will talk about finding light in darkness. Over to you, Sri Ganesh Master. Thank you.
Okay, let me share my presentation quickly.
Okay.
Share. Can you see?
Yeah. It's coming, I think. It's taking a bit of time. Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so finding light in darkness. Essentially, light after darkness, or finding light in darkness, is the saying when one is in a difficult time, the darkness, and there will be some good times after the light. Light is at the end of the tunnel, and darkness is in the tunnel. So we need to get through the tunnel to experience joys in our life. This saying is one of the messages of the Easter story. I will explain a snippet of the Easter story. Jesus was tried before the people of Jerusalem by Pontius Pilate. The people had a choice, as a tradition of the Passover, who to set free. In this case, there was a choice between a bandit, Barabbas, and Jesus. People wanted Jesus to die, so Pilate washed his hands literally and condemned Jesus to die. He was mocked by Roman soldiers. He then had a crown of thorns forced onto him, and he was stripped. He went down the street, carrying his cross, to be crucified in Golgotha, the place of the skull in Jerusalem. After his death, the curtain in the Holy Temple tore, and the earthquake shook the land. He was buried in a small cave, and a rock was put in front of it. 3 days later, Mary went to the tomb, and it was open. She told this to the disciples, and Thomas didn't believe this until Jesus came to the place he was at the time. When Jesus was crucified, this was the darkness. When Jesus was buried, this was the darkness. And when Jesus finally was resurrected, this was the light at the end of the tunnel. The disciples were heartbroken after the crucifixion, but when Jesus was resurrected, the disciples were a lot better. Moving on. Some of you might remember COVID. The COVID-19 lockdown was the most boring thing for some people. It caused people to stay indoors for over 3 months in some countries. This was a tough time for loved ones in hospital and for the relatives of the loved ones in hospital. But technology from working from home has got better, and thing to do with GPs, the doctor's appointment, is now nearly completely online. And Dr. Richard Mokes was involved in making hay fever treatment during lockdown and COVID. I know some of you are thinking, COVID was good because school was all online and we had less school. But it was difficult for some other people. This candle is a symbol of Diwali. So the story of Diwali is the Ramayana. I'm going to tell you about it now. The story of Ramayana begins when Rama is next in line to become king, but before he can be crowned, he is sent to exile 14 years because of a promise his father made to the queen. Many years ago, his father gave 2 wishes to the queen to be used at any time. He didn't realize they would be used in such a cruel way. The queen wanted Rama to be exiled and his other son to be king. Rama's wife Sita and his brother Lakshmana decided to go with him into the forest. They all accepted the decision calmly, showing respect for his father. While they were away, the demon king Ravana kidnaps Sita and takes her to Lanka. How he does this is a golden deer, a false cry for help, and a disguise. Rama is deeply upset, but he does not lose hope. He begins searching with her with determination. During the search, Rama meets Hanuman, a brave and loyal monkey. Hanuman becomes very important. He decides to leap across the ocean to Lanka to try and find out where Sita is. He finds her and proves to her that Rama's looking for her. They all go to... Hanuman comes back and all four decide to go to Rameshwaram. They all build a bridge using rocks to get across to Lanka. The final battle begins. In the end, Rama used a golden divine arrow to kill Ravana, the king who decided to kidnap Sita. They all came back and everyone was happy. So, when Rama, Sita and Lakshmana went into the forest, this was a lot darkness. When the kidnapping of Sita took place, this was the darkness. When Rama killed Ravana, that was the light. And when they all three returned home with candles lighting the streets, that was the light. Now, this bit is important. Another example could be studying for exams. Because if you study early for exams, you won't study last minute and have a stress. Let's take a scenario. You have a big world history test. You have 5 topics to write an essay on. World War I, World War II, George Washington, King William I of England, the Berlin Conference, and the fall of the Aztecs. You only study World War I, which only had 20% of the test because you studied the night before. You studied the night, even if you studied everything on World War I, you would still have an issue because you studied last minute. This test is your last mock before your exams go into university. You get a bad score. This makes your teacher disappointed in you. No one wants that. This is the exact opposite of what you want to happen. People want to be outside or doing something else, like going out with friends, going bowling, even just playing sport, watching television, going on an outing, playing sports, traveling, etc. Rather than studying 2 months early, but after the exam you can relax and you will get a good score, and after the exam you can do whatever you want within your parents' permission. Sorry, 1 second. This boy doesn't look too happy, but he knows he has to do the work to get a good result in an exam to get this. This is the darkness, and this is the light. In this window, you can see people playing sport outside. The boy would probably want to do that, but he has to stay inside and do work. This is a message from this. Whatever happens in your darkness, meditation will calm you down and help you, your mental well-being, as well as helping you get closer to the light. This is how you find light in darkness. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Sri Ganesh Master. I know it's your first time here, so I welcome you especially. That was a wonderful presentation. Thank you so much. And last but not least, we have a video from Dr. Sadhu Manomanastha.
I'll share now.
Yeah, Dr. Sadhu Manomanastha, you can play the video from Sahana. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Sahana and I'm from Canada. Unfortunately, I will not be presenting live today, so I did record this presentation beforehand. Before I start my presentation, I want to give out a few thank yous. So I do want to thank the Youngsters Program organizer, Tara Nadin Master, and also the World Peace and Unit Forum organizers, Mr. Shrikandar Raja Master and Arundhati Shrikandar Raja Masters, for giving me the opportunity to participate today. I would also like to say thank you to Dr. Seda Mano Master for encouraging me to participate regularly in this forum. So today I'm going to be talking about the art of letting go. So what Easter can really teach us about sacrifice. Today I'm not really going to be focusing on religion. It's more about the very human idea of just letting go. Easter just gives us a very powerful lens to look at it. Most people think of giving something up as a religious thing, like Lent or Easter traditions. But what's interesting is humans have been doing this for a long time. Across many cultures, across history, people have chosen voluntarily to give something up. Not because they had to, but because they believed something on the other side of the sacrifice was worth it. So the question is, why? Why would you choose discomfort? Why would we let go of something we like or something we're used to? I think because deep down, we understand something simple. We can't add something new to our lives if we're holding on to something that's old. And that's really what this talk is about. Not just religion, not rules, just this idea. What happens if we let go on purpose? You can't let go of something you don't notice. That's where mindfulness comes into play. Mindfulness is essentially paying attention on purpose. It's the moment you catch yourself doom scrolling or saying yes when you really mean no. Without that awareness, these habits just run in the background. This makes mindfulness the foundation, not an extra tip. I want to talk about 4 things that are worth letting go in my presentation today. So I'm not really going to talk about things like giving up chocolate. I'm talking about habits that do cost us a lot without us actually noticing. So the 4 things that I want to talk about, first is doom scrolling. So this could be any kind of compulsive news or social media, if it's WhatsApp, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it is. Second one, sleep sacrifice. So this is you essentially thinking that trading sleep is worth more for your productivity. Third is people pleasing. So constantly saying yes for other people's sake, not really looking at your own mental health or physical health. Fourth, negative self-talk. So essentially letting your inner critic take power here and not letting yourself hear all the good things that you have to offer. First one, the cost of constant consumption. You open your phone for a second and suddenly it's 20 minutes later. Anyone else have that? I know it's so easy now with any sort of short form media, such as what TikTok offers or what Reels or anything like that offers. Even the ability to look at different news articles, whether it's shared through WhatsApp or email, constantly getting bombarded with small little critics or small little pieces of negative information will keep you in a low level stress state, which is super unhealthy. The part of letting go that I want to focus on is trying to incorporate the idea of no phone for the first 30 minutes of your day and the last 30 minutes of your day. So I know it's really easy when you wake up in the morning, especially if you use your phone as your alarm, to click snooze or click stop and then look at the messages that you missed from the night, go on any app, see what the weather is. It's very easy to get stuck in that kind of bubble, staying in your bed, constantly scrolling. So I recommend no phone first 30 minutes a day and last 30 minutes. Another piece of advice, set app limits. So now on your phones, a lot of times you can put a limit on your app and say, you know what, I'm only going to use this app for 30 minutes today or only 1 hour today. After that limit hits, you're not going on that app anymore. Another piece of advice, replace it with something intentional. So, for example, if you find yourself constantly going on your phone right before bed, replace that with reading a book. Or in the morning, if you find yourself picking up your phone to then scroll, put that away and perhaps try meditating. Take your brain and use it for something more intentional. So the less noise that you have going on up here, the more clarity you can have. The second one is all about sleep. We treat sleep like it's optional. It's not, it's very foundational. I think, especially when I was a student, it was very easy for me to think, oh, because I have a big test, I need to study, I'll sleep when I'm done. But lack of sleep affects your mood, your memory, your immune system, everything. So the part of letting go that I want to focus on is creating a set, consistent bedtime. So whether that's 10 p.m., 11 p.m., whatever it is, if you say you're going to bed at 10, it is going to force you to become more time focused. So you're going to be able to manage your time a lot better and a lot more disciplined, because you're going to say, okay, 8 o'clock hits, I got to start my bedtime routine. I got to start to wind down. And having that consistency is going to ensure that you hit that 8-9 hours of sleep every single night. Second, stop glorifying burnout. I know this entire idea of, oh, you got to work super hard and no rest, and you can relax after you get the object or whatever the end possession is. If it's your degree, if it's your test, whatever it is, it's not worth it, because like I said before, it hurts your mood, your memory, your immune system, all of that. Last, treat sleep like it's an investment. I know for myself, I put a lot of time and a lot of money into making sure that my physical health is very good. I also do focus on my nutrition a lot. However, I kind of use sleep as a back burner. I make sure every day I get a workout in, I eat healthy, but I never really focus on trying to also make sure I'm sleeping 8 hours a day. But so that should be weighed the same amount. Rest isn't weakness. It shouldn't be seen as weakness. It's actually fuel to help you do well the next day. The third and fourth habits that I kind of want us to get rid of is people pleasing and negative self-talk. So these are harder to see, but they're a lot more damaging. So with people pleasing, you trade your needs for approval and slowly lose yourself. And with negative self-talk, you speak to yourself in ways you'd never speak to someone else. The part of letting go that I want to focus on is practice saying no without over-explaining. No is a full sentence, and that can be the reason that you don't want to do something. Second, notice your inner voice. If you hear yourself, or if you ever had that gut feeling where you're like, this doesn't seem right, or I don't really feel like doing it, listen to that. Third, replace criticism with neutrality first. So you don't have to fake being positive all the time to yourself, but you don't have to be so harsh on yourself immediately. Awareness is the first step to letting go, which is why I think it's very important to start there. So here's the idea I want to leave with you. Letting go isn't about losing something. It's about making space for something better. And you don't have to overhaul your entire life to feel that. Just pick one thing. Maybe it's the constant scrolling, maybe it's the sacrificing sleep, maybe it's always saying yes, or maybe it's the way you talk to yourself. Just one. Let it go for 40 days. Not forever, just long enough to notice what changes. Because the goal isn't perfection here. It's awareness and consistency. It's seeing what your life feels like when something that's been weighing you down isn't there anymore. Spring is all about reset. And you don't have to stay who you've been just because it's familiar. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sahana Master, for sharing your video, and thank you for playing the video too, Dr. Sadhamana Master. Now we'll go on to the compilation by Kumaraswamy Pillai Master from Sydney, Australia. He will do the compilation. Thank you.
Greetings to everybody. Really, I'm really honored and privileged to be here. I would like to express my gratitude to Tara Master and the World Peace Fourth Forum for giving me an opportunity to summarize this today's presentation. I have been watching Tara and other Master for the last few months. She has been demonstrating beyond doubt that she has the capacity and ability to organize any program efficiently and effectively. Tara Master, I would like to thank you very much for your invaluable commitment, support, and help with this presentation. Continue this good work forever, and we will benefit by that. Especially the future generation will benefit by that. Thank you. Now
Thank you.
I'll continue with this today's presentation. We had 4 presentations today, and I'll briefly explain one by one. First, of course, this program started with meditation by Tara and Adam. Then she briefly spoke about Easter. Thank you for that brief message. Now, today's first item was Shankar Master from Chennai. He spoke about the resurrection. You know, this Easter, Jesus' resurrection refers to the coming back to life after death. The essence is that. So actually here what is the demonstration, finally what the message here is, victory over sin and death. That's the message that we are taking from this Easter. So another key message, or rather core message, is that during this time, the main message is we must love all and be compassionate. So what we have to do is we have to always, even Jesus, he suffered for the benefit of the poor people. So if you look at actually what happened during this period is the divine people become divinely guided by the powers. And another important thing is when you search for happiness, it's not outside, it's within you. The Jesus also, you said. So the ultimate key important is show love and compassion, be and compassion to all. So that's the practice we have to always follow. So the Easter message is love all, serve all, as Baba said. The second program was by Devina. What is Easter? So he actually again this come back to the first following the first topic about resurrection. And here what this is that normally you have a hope and new beginning. And another important message she mentioned about chocolate, which is new to me, it symbolizes happiness and content. So thank you for that message, Master, that I will continue to eat chocolate in future, so, and cherish it. Then the other important thing when she explained how Easter is celebrated across the world, actually people about, she spoke about the chocolate and various other things. So very briefly, you have given how to celebrate Easter and what the significance to celebrate Easter. Thank you for your clear message. The third verse was Sri Ganeshan spoke about finding light in darkness. He, of course, has several topics to bring the example, like said about he brought in Ramayana, COVID, and all those things, and explained how you can find light in darkness. So that means, in other words, it symbolizes this. What has happened? This whatever happened, whether it's good or bad, that really your life is always depending on how you interpret light. You can always see light within darkness in any situation. That's the important message, because wherever it is, we have to look at the bright side of life. That's how I understood it. So I think this message is correct. The final is very important message is art of letting go. This is really, really very vital in our life, because actually generally people are always worried about something. They don't give up. They're always living in the sort of worrying mood. So letting go is very important. But actually what she says is letting go is older than religion. So it has been there for quite a long time. So letting go is really a message that we all have to take it seriously, because this helps us to live happily. We can get rid of the emotional pain. We can do all sorts of because the letting go really message is between stop worrying about the past and don't think about the future and live in the present. So, in other words, living mindfully. So that's the message he is giving to us. And the other thing is in the process, what we had to see mentioned 4 things to celebrate. One thing is all of us, today we are always with the phone and scrolling the phone, looking at the media and wasting our time. So advice here is don't waste your time scrolling down the app or anything like that. And especially say morning and evening, spend your time do something constructively. Then what happens when you scream about that? You sacrifice the sleep. When you don't sleep for 8 to 9 hours, naturally you know the result consequence of not sleeping. Then the other important thing is telling you always don't try to please the people. You say you can't do something, say it immediately no. So first that what she says is first think of your own convenience, whether you can do it or not. Don't be a bluffer by saying yes, I will do it or try to. That's a clear message. The most important thing that impressed me and I have been following is our self-talk. Every second we are talking to ourselves. This is a very dangerous habit because actually you look at your self-talk, mostly 90% of them are destructive and negative. So you find the enemy not outside, within you. So she is telling very clearly, try to give up self-talk and that deadly. And she is also suggesting, choose any habit you want to get rid of, practice for 40 days. That's a good advice I think we should follow. And see, and then when you practice this for 40 days, you will be aware of your weakness. And slowly you can get rid of that. So in other words, let go is a really important core message of the whole presentation because in life, when we do practice these things very sincerely and consistently without any problem, we can do it. The other important thing I forgot in the third one or fourth one, I think Sri Ganesh mentioned, the importance of meditation. So actually I forgot to mention that. Really, they say the highlight of the importance of meditation. And when you come to this let go, meditation and mindfulness are linked together. So if you really want to meditate, you must learn to live you must learn to live in the present moment. I mean, learn to live moment to moment, forget the past, and don't live in the future. That's the core message. And thank you very much to all those 4 people who have presented a very constructive program, I would say. And especially thank you for all that. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, Kumara Film Master. It's very nice of you, so sweet of you to say all those things. And now we go over to the feedback session. Bhavani Master, what would you like to say, please?
Before that, can we give a round of applause for the
Yeah,
participants?
sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Once again, just yeah, 1 minute. So, okay. Thank you very much. Bhavani Master, what would you like to say, please?
Greetings to you all. And first, Tara Master is a wonderful program and you organized very well. Thank you. And all 4 speeches are different topics, but they were very well thought about it. And it's good for us to learn more about Easter or all the different topics is a learning process for us. So that's also it's good for us as well. So it's very good, and it's you are organizing all the for 4 people are very good, and I don't want to mention the names, but they are very good and are very informative to us as well. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Bhavani Master. Dr. Sadhamana Master, what would you like to say, please?
Greetings all. Anyway, thank you for well organized presentation and meeting together. And I need to give apologies for Sahana Mohandan was unable to come. That was my confusion. I made her confused. I told the wrong date initially, and now she's away. So that's how it went. Up to tell the truth, what she says, she practiced. One day I said to her mother, I will send her program a message in WhatsApp. She said she would hardly look at it. That's what she said. I was surprised about what she said. She will not look at it. So I have to go through in different way through the dad or mom to pass the message. It's true. She doesn't use the phone unnecessarily. She's practicing what she says. Anyway, thank you.
That's very good. Thank you, Dr. Sadhamana Master. 85815, would you like to say something, please? There's no name. Oh, he's gone. Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah, and here.
Yeah.
Okay. You can talk.
Okay. Actually, it's very appreciable to see our youngsters performing well and talking and doing everything on their own. And to see everyone contributing is a pleasure. It's nice to see our future generation coming up. Anyway, congratulations to all. And I have a small doubt. I hope you all can clear my doubt. What is it is, for Easter, what is the significance of Easter bunnies?
To you later. Oh, you are able to Google it.
You can Google it and find out on the internet if you have time. Or we can tell you later after the program. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sugirda from Wembley,
Yeah. Arundhati Master, what would you like to say, please?
Yeah, greetings to all. Thank you very much, Hara Master, for the excellent program today. Each and everybody who have participated say extremely well. They have presented. And I would like to say about Sri Ganesh because he is one of my students. He came first time. So I wanted to encourage him to participate every month of last Saturday. So Tara Master kindly asked him every last month of Sunday that his mom is there, she can help him because he's a very young master.
Yeah.
So we should encourage him to do this. So thank you very much. All well, everything went very well. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Arundhati Master. Nice to have your student on here. Sri Kandarajan Master, what would you like to say, please?
Vanakkam, warm greetings to all. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for the outstanding presentation delivered by all the participants. Your dedication and efforts are truly commendable. Each fourth Saturday of the month, we proudly provide a platform for young individuals to enhance their skills, build confidence, and engage in meaningful discussion on a variety of topics. Special thanks to Tara Shanmuganathan for conducting this program. You are doing very well indeed. Thank you very much. And let us take another second time, a moment to celebrate their exceptional efforts with a 30 seconds of round of applause, because I had to do it again because you did very, very well. That's the reason I'm doing it. Looking ahead, our next session will be held on Saturday, 30th of May, at 11 a.m. UK time, 8 p.m. Sydney time, and 3:30 p.m. India, Sri Lankan time. Please join and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Srikandaraja Master. Sugita Master, the answer to your question is the bunnies, they symbolize fertility and new life. They are known for reproducing quickly, so they became ancient symbols of fertility and renewal. This connects naturally to spring when life starts blooming again.
Are you happy?
I hope you are happy with that answer. And then next we go over to Sarojini from Melbourne. What would you like to say, please?
Yes, please. Thank you very much, Tara Master, for organizing this session. And it's very well conducted, and you organized bringing all the youngsters to this forum. And I'm very surprised and very happy to see you bringing a lot of youngsters into this and session. And also, I won't take much time. Symbolizing that Easter bunnies are for the springtime. The chicken, they lay eggs, right? And from the eggs, it's it symbolizes the egg. Easter egg is because of that they lay eggs, and the other one is, and also, and all the things are coming up, springs up, all the small birds and other things, those eggs cracks, and then the life begins. That's a real resurrection. And I can, there's a story also to go behind that. There are so many stories about this Easter. I would like to say something in a singing form about the how we are celebrating Easter. Can I sing that song?
Yeah.
Time?
Just 2
Time
minutes.
is finishing. Okay, you can go for it quickly. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm not ready, but anyway, I thought of it. I'll sing quickly. Geedam geedam jaya jaya geedam kai koti paadiduvom Yesu Yesu Yesurajனுயிர்த்தெழுந்தார் அல்லேலூயா ஜெயம் என்று ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம் கீதம் கீதம் ஜெய ஜெய கீதம் கை கொட்டி பாடிடுவோம் இயேசுராஜனுயிர்த்தெழுந்தார் அல்லேலூயா ஜெயம் என்று ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம் பாரது கல்லறை மூடின பெருங்கல் புருண்டொருண்டோடுது பார் அங்கு போட்ட முத்திரை காவல் நிற்குமோ தேவபுத்திரன் சந்நிதியில் கீதம் கீதம் ஜெய ஜெய கீதம் கை கொட்டி பாடிடுவோம் இயேசுராஜனுயிர்த்தெழுந்தார் அல்லேலூயா ஜெயம் என்று ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம் வேண்டாம் வேண்டாம் அழுதிட வேண்டாம் ஓடிடி உரைத்துடுங்கள் தாம் கூறின மாமுறை விட்டனர் கல்லறி போங்கள் கலியுகத்தில் வாசல் நிலைகளை உயர்த்தி தடவுங்கள் வருகிற ஜெயராஜன் உங்கள் மேன வாத்தியம் கைமணி பூரிகை எடுத்து முழங்குனுங்கள் கீதம் கீதம் ஜெய ஜெய கீதம் கை கொட்டி பாடிடுவோம் யசுராஜனுயிர்த்தெழுந்தார் அல்லேலூயா ஜெயம் என்று ஆர்ப்பரிப்போம். That's all.
Thank you very much, Master. That was very good. Thank you, Master. We're sorry you had to rush you because of the time, but next time we can come and sing Pukadambam, okay? Okay.
That's a story behind it.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so much. And we'll quickly go to the chat box. Yano Yogaraja Master says, thank you, Tara. Well done. Good luck with the participant in the Youth Forum for Good Future. I hope you will work together to improve this program. Palamahalingam Master says, thanks for your program. Congratulations. Vaha Valamudan Tara Master, very well done. Anandi Baladasan Master from Canada says, wonderful youth program. Thanks a lot for all the young talents participated today. Well done, Tara Master, for organizing this program today. And I'd just like to say a warm welcome to RJ Sahi from East Ham as well. Thank you very much. That's everything.
Shall we say bye?
Shall we say bye?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank
See
you.
again later at 1:30 I think the yagna is starting, right? Arundhati Master, why don't you?
Yeah. Anybody want to participate? Please, same Zoom link, everything. Thank you.
1:30 p.m.
1:30 p.m. UK
UK time.
time. Anybody wants to participate, please do so. Thank you.
Thank you.